In this video, I will be talking about what would happen if TikTok was deleted forever. What would happen to all these creators that have established themselves on TikTok? Would they quit social media or would they move on to something else? This is what if TikTok was deleted. Also, only a small percentage of my viewers are actually subscribed, so if you like this video, consider subscribing. It's free and you could always change your mind. Enjoy the video. It was September of 2020, and Donald Trump announced his plan on banning TikTok to reduce and sort out the privacy invasion of other countries towards America. Memes were flying all over the internet in regards to TikTok potentially being banned. People were happy, people were laughing, people were stressed, but what was going to happen to the app that is beloved by so many people, but also hated by so many as well? Trump said that TikTok can avoid the ban if US operations were sold to a US company. In the previous timeline, Walmart and Oracle won the bid, and TikTok remained on the App Store and everywhere else. TikTok was saved, but in this new universe, things were different. Walmart's and Oracle's bid were denied, and the clock was ticking for someone to buy TikTok, but it was too late. Donald Trump pulled the trigger and ordered tech companies to remove TikTok from their application stores, and for TikTok to shut down operations immediately. And just like that, it was gone forever. The internet was set on fire with this new news. People were so happy that these TikTokers won't have a career anymore. People were upset that their favorite app was gone, and then there were some people that didn't care. I would probably fall under that category as well. But there was one question that was arising when people heard about this news. What's going to happen to the TikTokers? Well, we're going to go through a list of TikTokers and see what would happen to them as a result of TikTok being eliminated. First of all, what would happen to Bryce Hall? Bryce hands down comes out of this the best from the TikTok crisis. He said multiple times in different interviews that he has prepared himself for when TikTok does go extinct, and this is notably present with his YouTube channel and subscription service. As a result of TikTok going away, he went full force with YouTube. He decided to make daily content and longer videos because he wanted to make sure that he could stay relevant on social media, and as a result of that, Bryce Hall grew rapidly and truly embraced the idea that he is the new version of Jake Paul on YouTube. He would do pranks, wild videos, and stunts, and always act like a child everywhere he goes. But the thing is that people are still watching his stuff. He got a lot of hate very quickly as a result of his growth on YouTube. Even though Bryce was disturbed by it at first, he slowly began to realize that the hate may not be a bad thing, and this was an easy way to get people to talk about him even more. So he decided to do more and more wild videos, and he was able to surpass 10 million subscribers in 8 months between 2020 and 2021. Bryce Hall was a full-blown YouTuber, and he started things like merchandise, more quality content on the subscription service, his energy drink sales went through the roof, and he was one of the most talked about YouTubers in the world. But some things didn't happen to him as well. In this previous timeline, we all know Bryce had this oh so incredible boxing match. In this timeline, that didn't happen. Granted, yes, he wanted to box someone, but no one was willing to spend their time training to fight someone like Bryce Hall. So Bryce Hall never boxed anyone and never turned into a meme, which sucks, but you know it is what it is. Next on the list, what happened with Taylor Holder? Nothing, literally nothing happened. After TikTok was gone, he fell into irrelevancy very quickly. He wasn't as flamboyant or extroverted as someone like Bryce Hall, so his YouTube channel didn't take off. He didn't even work hard on his YouTube channel, so videos weren't consistent whatsoever. He just posted when he felt like it. He tried to focus more on his music career and try to elevate that into new heights, but that didn't go anywhere because no one knew who he was. Similar to Bryce Hall, Taylor didn't have any sort of boxing match, so his boost to stardom and fame didn't come about at all. And I don't care what anyone says, the boxing match is the only reason why people know this guy. The fact that this didn't happen just made him more irrelevant. But overall, Taylor Holder didn't have the brightest transition from TikTok to a celebrity that needs something to do with their fame. Taylor Holder did a few modeling gigs here and there and tried to make a name for himself on Instagram Reels, but realistically, nothing was going to work out for him. Without TikTok, Taylor was just a regular celebrity who can't help himself to become more of a well-known individual. Third on the list is Addison Ray. Now, what happens with her? Obviously, the loss of TikTok really hit her hard. She was really frustrated and lost in regards to what she could possibly do to boost her brand and notoriety. If you don't already know, Addison Ray makes a lot of money from her TikToks thanks to sponsored posts and events that she attends to. Therefore, a huge source of her income was gone just like that. In addition to her TikTok being gone, keep this in mind, 2021 was a pretty big year for her. In the original timeline, Addison Ray had her own makeup line. She was a part of a movie of some sort. She attended multiple fashion-related events and she released a song. But let me tell you something. In this new timeline where TikTok is gone, all these things that happened to Addison Ray in 2021 never happened. No movie, no song, no events, no makeup, nothing. Similar to Taylor Holder, she was just a celebrity without a platform. So the question is, what happens with Addison Ray? After a few weeks, Addison Ray decided to take her talents to YouTube and make vlogs about her life and routine. Now, this helped her financially and helped keep her image afloat. She also began to do a lot of modeling on her Instagram and tried to make an effort on being a model for bigger and better companies. Her hope is that she could potentially land a sponsorship deal with a clothing brand, but no company reached out to her. Eventually, as she tried to continue to make a name for herself on social media, she would constantly get hate comments and strangers telling Addison that they are so happy she's not on TikTok and she will never be as big as she once was, and that she should get off any other platform before she ruins them. Addison has been getting hate comments for a long time since she's been on TikTok, but nothing compared to the ones she's been getting now. Reason being is because the haters finally got what they wanted. She was deplatformed, and this is what got to her the most. Her friends and family always told her to ignore them. They're simply people who wish they had the same success as you, but Addison didn't listen to them. She didn't want to live the celebrity life anymore. She wanted to live her normal life again. She stopped posting on all social medias, she didn't go on social media at all, and didn't go to any more modeling gigs. She went back to Louisiana State University to study sports broadcasting, and that was the end for Addison Ray's celebrity life. Second last is Dixie Demilia. When she lost TikTok, she was upset, but at the same time, she didn't care at all. She already had so much going for her at the moment, such as her music, her talk show, and while TikTok was in the process of being banned, her reality show was still in development. So for her, when it comes to money and fame, she didn't need TikTok to help her out. Any opportunity that came her way when it came to a sponsorship or an event to attend to, she would take full advantage of it. After a few months, she started her own clothing brand. Yes, not merchandise, a proper clothing brand with a wide variety of clothing people could choose from. She also decided to go full force into YouTube and post vlogs of her life. And similar to Bryce Hall, she had her own subscription service to post more exclusive content. Dixie Demilia truly became an entrepreneur in this new phase of her life. She did everything she possibly could have to establish a brand for herself and then do more. She had so many plans for more business ventures she wanted to embark on, like makeup, social media education, food, and music. However, there was one issue. The fact that she was doing so much, she wasn't able to spend enough time with the people that she cared for most, specifically Noah Beck. She wasn't able to balance her work with her life, and this was a constant issue between the two. They would always have conflicts when it came to Dixie's work. Dixie told him that he should try to follow her in her footsteps, and he hasn't been doing anything since TikTok shut down. Everything from vacations to restaurant dates all came from Dixie's pocket. Noah didn't want to deal with this anymore, nor did Dixie. They both wanted to do their own thing and focus on their future, and if it meant that being together was going to be a distraction, then it wasn't a relationship worth committing to anymore. After a while, Noah and Dixie broke up, and Dixie focused on her work while Noah was doing whatever he was doing. Last but not least, what happens to Charli D'Amelio? What happens to her as she lives her life without the thing that made her? Dixie offered Charli multiple times to join her on every business venture that she's been doing, but as Charli got a taste of what she was doing, she realized that it simply wasn't for her. All the work and stress that she has to endure as an entrepreneur wasn't what she wanted to do. She decided to simply not take part in what Dixie was doing. She didn't want to make any more YouTube videos because that was something that she never willingly wanted to do in the first place. That was something her team would suggest to her to give her fans a sneak peek into her life. Charli did attend events and go for some photo shoots, but as time went on, her notoriety began to fade because there was no TikTok. Out of all social media platforms there are, TikTok is what helped her grow and made people care about her, but without it, no one seemed to care anymore. Eventually, she reached a point of no return. There was no way for her to grow and be happy at the same time. As a result, she decided to step back and go back to her roots, which was dancing and competing in competitions. No fame, no pressure, no cameras, none of that. Just practicing dancing and showing it off to a crowd. She did that for weeks on end while attending school at the same time, and she was beginning to find joy again. She was also so blessed with the opportunity to spend more time with her family, and she wasn't busy anymore. Granted, yes, her reality show was in development, but that's simply a small portion of her life taken up by work. Other than that, she found joy in her life without TikTok, and what she originally thought would be a gate to confusion ended up being a gate of realization that a lot of things a celebrity has doesn't matter, because the most important thing is to remember and cherish what made your personality. You don't need other people's opinions, and you don't need to help other people make money. You just need to work for yourself and appreciate what you have. And in the end, Charli D'Amelio didn't care about losing her TikTok or her fans. She didn't care that people forgot about her. In fact, it just made her happy that she could be a normal person again. And that is the end of this story. If you made it this far, it shows that you like this stuff. And if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button and leave a like. And comment a what if suggestion down below. And I'll see you guys next time.